How you doing, everybody? Beerman here. Welcome back to some more Planet Crafter. Today is going to be all about the golden chests. That's right, we're going on a huge adventure trying to find every golden chest in there. At the time of this video, there are 24 of them. We are going to find them. We'll also uncover some secrets of this planet. So if you don't want to have any spoilers shown to you, let you know that there's going to be some in here, and there's a bug crawling on my leg. So let's jump in, get started, and have some fun. And as you can see, I put 3 lockers behind me. These are where I'm going to put everything that I collect. So at the end, I could show you what loot we've gotten. As well as that, if you look in my inventory, I have grabbed food, which of course is always going to need it, but I've grabbed everything I need so I can make myself a teleporter in the event that I need to come back, unload stuff. So we're ready to go. Okay, let's jump in. Right, I'm here at the lake, and there's a few things that you should know. This is the starting area, obviously. Each of these golden crates is going to have a coordinates given to you by me that should help you find them. If you look in the lower left hand side, you'll see 3 coordinates. At this case, it's 799:26:713. Each one of those corresponds to a direction. So if you notice, we're going north, and we're going south, and then we're going north. It's the first set of coordinates. If we go east and west, it's the last set of coordinates, and then when we fly, it's the middle set. Okay, so just keep that in mind, that south is negative, north is positive, and east is negative, and west is positive. It should help you. Now, the first 2 crates are easy to find. One's over that way, one's up there. We're going to head up to that wreck. Your starting thing that you landed in, pod, should be somewhere around here. It's not always exact, but it's in this area. It's definitely covered underwater. You could see mine right there. So I'm heading up to that wreck right up there. Okay, here we are at the first wreck. If you have your jetpack on, which you should do at this time, fly up and on to the wreck. And just, there it is, right here between these 2 things is our first golden crate. Let's have a look-see. All right, golden seeds, effigies, and all that stuff. Fantastic. And we can even deconstruct it to make sure we don't get it again. Right, on to number 2. For number 2, you need to fly over to this area right here. It's just tucked under, just down in a little crevice. Okay, here we are on this little patch of grass in the lake. You can get your bearings. You just go over to here, and there it is, sitting out in the open, kind of, is our next golden crate with all sorts of goodies. Now for the 3rd one and the 4th one, it's kind of over in the aluminum fields. I'll show you what I mean. Okay, for crate number 3, there's the aluminum fields there. You see my base. You look for these set of rocks. They are the only set of rocks before it kind of dies over here, you see. So ignore those rocks. Head to these rocks right here. Go to the left of those rocks, jump in, turn around, and boom, there you go. Good stuff. I can't deconstruct that. I got no stuff, no room, but let me empty my bags. Fortunately right here, and I'll do that, and we'll go to number 4. Okay, for number 4, let's head into the aluminum fields. Look for the wreck that's in there. If you're standing next to this wreck like I am, look north. Your golden crate is in that area. Head north, pass all the way to the edge of the aluminum fields. There, right here, you'll see 2 of these little alcoves, and there it is, just underneath this guy. It's tucked in with some good stuff, of course, and deconstructed. For number 5, we need to go to the spiky area, so I'm going to head back to the lake. Here we are at the big lake. You remember there was a chest there. There was a chest up there. We're heading in that little gap over here. As you travel through, stay to your right. You'll see the cave that we usually go through for the iridium. But don't go in there. Okay, here's the cave. We're not going to go in. We're going to head kind of north. You look for that wreck right there. And just behind this. So if you're looking at that, here's this spike. And there's your golden crate number 5. For number 6, you see the Ferris wheel looking POI. You need to head east. You'll see some rocks you need to jump up on right here. Oh, look at that, butterflies. And there's a hole. And down in this hole is number 6. Boom. Ooh, pulsar quartz. That's great news. For number 7, go back to the Ferris wheel. Go left in the west direction. Keep traveling until you see some rivers. When you see these waters, rivers, whatever you want to call them, keep going west, and it's kind of behind that pillar right there. You'll know you're at the right one because you'll see that vine going up and these pile of rocks. And there it is, number 7. Boom. For number 8, we got to go into that labyrinth area. You'll see there's the aluminum fields starting area, labyrinth area. There is a wreck in there. There's a bunch of different ways to get in there. It's not that important which way you choose, but you're going to need to be on the ground floor. So if you come in the way I'm going in, it'll kind of guide and direct you to the right area. There's your wreck. We're going to go beyond that wreck onto the floor. And if you stand right here, you could see the wreck. That's to your east. You need to go behind that section right there in the southwest. Go this way. You'll see some water. You'll see that tall beam. And what you'll see is the next golden crate. Boom. Done. For golden crate number 8, you see this wreck right here. You'll be familiar with it. If you start heading in a westerly direction, you see those arches over there. Okay, the spot you want to head to is right about here. Okay, it is here. You'll see this is where you want to be. To get your bearings, you could see the spikes up there. That's the arch forming the spike. The wreck that I was at is over in that direction. We come over to here, jump in the water right here. There is your golden crate. I know it's a little bit confusing, but hopefully the coordinates will help you out to find it. For golden crate number 10, we are standing where number 9 was found. Go west. Go just beyond this pillar here. Make a right. I'll try to make this as simple as possible. It gets a little complicated. You go into our cave with pink. And what we need to do is look for this formation here. And just behind it, see the blue, there's a bit of blue there. There's pink there. Just behind it. Now I put that down as a marker. You go to your right. And ooh, look at that. Keep going to your right through all these crevices. And you come to the blue cave. Now, stay up on this ledge on the blue cave. I won't fly unless I have to. Stay up here. Keep heading this way until you see the yellow cave. Okay, don't go in the yellow cave. Your golden crate is up there. You can kind of see it peeking through. Fly up there. Look down. And voila. We now have golden crate number 10. For golden crate number 11, head into the iridium cave. We need to kind of go up one level. Up here, you'll see the big giant vine. Over to the right of that vine, you'll see these slanted rocks right here. And just behind these slanted rocks, underneath, is your golden crate. For golden crate number 12, while we're in the iridium cave, head through the little opening that defrosted into the sulfur area. And if you continue west out there, you will find the sand falls. Let's go to the sand falls. While we're in the sand falls, head over to your east. These rocks right here are what you're looking for. You have to kind of crawl in them and then look to your right, and boom, there it is. Right, for number 13, while we are in the sand falls, have a look that way, west. Your golden crate is in that direction, so head that way and just stay along the left-hand side of this rock that's kind of coming out. Climb all the way up top to the clearing, and you will see right there is your next golden crate. For our next 4, we are going to be at the waterfall. Standing here looking at the waterfall, head over to the east side, and we need to go under the water. Okay, as you travel, you see these rocks right here. You're heading on the east side, jump underneath. You'll see a whole bunch of rocks here. You need to go in the middle of them. Right here. So you look for that small little entrance. And then as you go in the back, you'll see it. Okay, I'll do that again just so you make sure. Look for the bunch of rocks, small entrance, go behind this rock, and you have your next golden crate. Ooh, with Terra tokens. For number 15, we are back in front of the waterfall. Head west. You need to go over that little section of sand, dirt area, a little pile of rocks. You will see some water here, and the golden crate is just under here. So drop down, see that ledge, go down into the water under that ledge, and you now have golden crate number 15. For golden crate number 16, here we are in front of the waterfall. Oh, look at that. That's interesting. We go to the east side, sorry. You'll see a little archway there. Head through that archway. We're basically trying to get onto the other side of this waterfall. Go through the archway. That way is the lava. Go to the right. You will see that this starts forming a path up the waterfall. So I got distracted by seeing super alloy. So just follow this whole thing all the way up. I'm not going to get distracted by all that super alloy that I love, and then zigzag your way all the way up. When you make it to the top, you see the waterfall. Head straight through the waterfall. Don't worry, there's still ground for you. You see 2 trees, and what do you see there? You see the golden crate. Boom. Our next one is out that way. So head back down to the bottom of the waterfall. Fortunately, because we have our super amazing jetpack, we can just jump. Right, for number 17, you can almost see it right there. I got my mouse there. That's where you want to go. Hit this ledge, this big formation, and go on top. Okay, here is that rock formation. We are now going past it, going out on top of it, go all the way to the end of it. Keep going, and there you go. That is our next golden crate. Okay, next we want to head out to the crater area. C note, depends on which way you call it. Okay, for golden crate number 18, there is a waterfall. This is the entrance to the C note or the crater. As you can see, we need to head over to those waterfalls, and now that we're here, we need to basically jump in and go to the left. Okay, when you're in, you'll see all sorts of stuff, but your cave that you want is that way. That's in the north, just underneath all of this, the waterfall falling, and then you will see your golden crate right there, and you just grab everything and deconstruct it. All right, for number 19, we got to kind of head out to the beach area. It's just kind of on the side of this section. Right, for golden chest number 19, we are now on the side of that area that we jumped into the water. You could see that the waterfall's out that way. I'm just standing on this rock next to this rare lava. And if you look right there, that is where we need to go to before we eat some food. And so hopefully you get your bearings. We are due west of the waterfall, about southwest actually. Right? That's southwest, yep. And go over to these vines right that way. And just behind those vines, now this may be underwater depending on where you are. I don't know. I don't know if this gets underwater, but there you are. We now have golden chest number 19. For number 20, we need to go to the volcano area. Head back to the waterfall. That's the easiest way to get to the volcano area from here. For golden chest number 20, we are heading to the volcano area. Make a head to the left side of the waterfall, or east, whichever way you feel like keeping track. You will see this arch here, but we're not going to go through it. We're actually going to head to it and make a left. There we go. We're approaching through it. You see this other archway here. Boom. Now, when you hit the volcano, you want to go right over there where you see that wreck. I'll meet you at the wreck. Okay, here we are at the wreck. And if you head west over in this kind of direction, you will see a little underground bunker. Head towards that. That is your next reference point. What I'm trying to do is just give you an idea and get your bearings as you do. Okay, here we are at the little underground bunker. From the underground bunker, you'll see this arch. Head this direction, kind of west, southwest. Go under the arch, then spin to your left or south and kind of follow this down and around. And you're gonna push yourself through there, right through here. You're gonna come around and your chest is just underneath right here. Boom, done. Awesome. Oh, wow, I got a blueprint. I like that. I don't think I have enough room for... No, I knew it. That's okay. I don't need that aluminum. Right. Now, for the next set of chests, there's 4 of them. This is where the spoilers come about because... Oh, typical. Because what's going to happen is we're going to have to dig into the story of this planet and why it's like it is. So if you don't want to know any spoilers, feel free, skip this part. But we're on to some really cool lore and things. For golden chest number 21, come out to the mushroom cave entrance. I am in the one that's by the moon rocks. That's the one I prefer. Jump down in this cave. This crate is actually not part of the lore, but it will begin the lore quest. And to your left, you'll see this little wagon wheel in the water here. Just behind it, jump down, and you will see golden chest number 21. Boom. All right, for golden chest 22, as you will see here, there is a door, and there is this warden's key altar. In order to get through that door, we need a warden's key. Head west, following this water, and you'll see some more wood devices around a funky tree. So just keep following the water, and it'll be over in this general direction. You'll see it. That is a cool tree right there. And just beyond all of this... Actually, that was it. That's the tree. Look at that. So when you see this tree, just on the other side, you will see coordinates of minus 464, 40, 97. which relates to that over there. Let's grab this warden's key and head back over to the wagon wheel. Here we are at the wagon wheel, and there is the altar right here. Let's put that warden's key in there and watch the doors open. Okay, doors are open. Let's head inside. There are 2 paths at the end of the corridor. One to the left, one to the right, and a couple corridors down there and down there. Let's go read what it says here. It says, we were struck by the resemblance at first. We were almost exactly the same. Our scientists told us that it was because our celestial bodies were identical in every way. So our evolution, while independent, was very similar. It was like meeting a cousin you never knew you had. They even called us brothers when they started to land on Treya. A few spaceships turned into dozens, and slowly our worries grew. Our main differences were hidden deep inside. Biologically, we were identical, but our minds had been shaped differently, by fate or by nature. The fact is that when we realized it, it was already too late. Whoa, that's a warden. Let's go check out what this warden says. After all those years, all the suffering, we decided to leave our home soil, to go as far away as possible and build a new home, far from the terror, far from the strife, far from them, to stay hidden and to live our lives as we had for centuries. We carefully chose somewhere we could be safe, gathered the last of our kind in our biggest vessel, and on a fateful night, we left, fleeing their never-ending insatiability more than themselves. Wow. Okay, let's go down these 2 paths. We go to the left. Left is always right. What do we see? We see some coordinates, that's right, and a warden's key. Let's grab that warden key and let's head down to the other side. Here we are down a big path. Now this is pretty cool. Look at that. You can't do anything here, just part of the lore. It's a big giant spaceship representing, I guess, the spaceship that they all gathered into before fleeing the planet. Pretty cool. Okay, time to go back to those coordinates. You can't fly in here in case you were wondering. And see what is at the end of those coordinates. Okay, so there was our entrance to the Mushroom Cave. We are now going to follow those coordinates, and those coordinates will lead us over to the Super Alloy Cave. So if you're familiar with where that is, head over that way now. Okay, here we are at the Super Alloy Cave. You'll know where you are. That's the wreck that's nearby. Head inside, and you want to go to the back right over this way. You'll see a big giant wall. I'm sure I've come across this previously in another video. There's your wall, and inside this is another altar. I forgot my key the first time, had to run back, just confessing now. So we will stick that in there and let the walls open. Okay, with the walls fully open, let's head inside. You can fly up until a certain point, and then it will disable you, and there you go. Head down all these stairs. There will be 2 corridors you could take, left and right. Left is always right. Head over there and grab this warden's key. You will need it later, trust me. Head back out and now go to the right corridor, and you will see some buildings in the distance. Ooh, and a yellow brick road. And keep going till you see 2 buildings. You'll see one on the right, one on the left. And it is the building on the left that we need to go to. But before you do that, grab the warden's key that's in the middle, because we will need 3 keys for our next unlock. Head inside here and go to the left, then go to the left again. Go completely around all these things. Well, that was tricky. Go up all of these platforms. Oh, and don't fall off like I just did. Go up. That's tricky. All the way up here, and keep going around, up and around, and there is your next golden chest. Let's disable that. There is some lore over there. Let's go read it. Generations have passed since the Great Migration, but we will not forget our story, and the knowledge is carefully passed to every one of our younglings. Our masters watched the revolution closely. We now see how primitive they were, and yet so powerful. Ironically, their destructive nature causes them to expand even further, and little by little, they increase their reach, getting closer and closer. We thought we were safe this far away, but now we need to find a way to avoid meeting them again. We won't make the same mistake as the first time. Wow. Okay, let's head back outside. Okay, now we need to kind of crawl up all the way around, get through that, and there's a key over there. So the way to start this is go up here, go around the building, follow all these ramps all the way up. Probably should have grabbed some water. And they've done something to these. They used to be able to travel. Now you have to jump and keep going up. Now go pass through all of this building this way. Drop down onto these ramps. Head to your right. You will see stuff. We can go down there if you want to. I've never done this. I don't think I've done this. But, oh yes, it's a big giant, looks like a representation of the planet. It's a big giant ball. It's pretty cool. And don't fall off. Right, let's head back out. If you're just worried about the chest, make a right here and head up through here. Let's read a little bit of this lore. Orbital drainage defense device observation log. The device working as intended, and our tests are conclusive. If the ones calling themselves humans ever approach this planet, it will drain their ships of energy and prevent them from communicating. A bit of a clue how things landed like they did. Our presumption is that the device will effectively reduce their efforts to approach this part of the infitude, leading them to spread elsewhere if they continue to do so. Our calculations are conclusive. This will give us at least a few hundred years of quietude. Never heard of quietude before, but okay. All right, so now that you've done that, jump out the other side and follow these ramps all the way around. You're going to find your very next warden's key, and you will find some coordinates. These are important. Write them down. Let's grab this key and then head back outside. There's nothing else really to see here. Here we are at the location specified by the place where we got our last warden's key. It requires 3 keys, and what do you know, Joe? We've got all 3. It shall start unlocking and lowering this wall and stuff. So let's wait for that to finish and we'll head on down. There you go. All done. Let's head inside. What we need to do is we need to find 5 warden's keys while we are in here. This is called the Lost Paradise, in case you were wondering, and as you can see, I can no longer fly. Not a problem. It's pretty cool. Sorry about the meteor stormy thing going on, but that's okay. Let's head inside and find our 5 warden keys. To get to our first key, we've got to go up all these ramps, even though they... Ooh, grab that butterfly. Although they've made it quite annoying to get off. Just follow it all the way around till you get up to the top. Okay, halfway there, you can see that's where we were standing. That's where we started. Keep going up. And then when you reach the top of all those ramps, there it is. Warden's key number 1. Let's head back down. Oh, they have definitely made these ramps annoying. Look at this. Watch. Stuck. Okay, for the next warden's key, now you've come down the ramp. Look in your south direction right here. It's warden's key number 2. Okay, for your next key, let's go over to the other side of the building. So there's your steps. There is a ramp up here. Follow this up and you get a nice blueprint of an outdoor farm. Been waiting for that. Head up, keep going up here, and there is warden's key number 3. Okay, for number 4, turn around from where you just got this key. Don't go down those steps. Come around the building. Go up these ramps. Keep going up and up and up. Go around the building. Keep going around and around. You'll see some more ramps. Don't go that way. Go this way. Up, up, and up. You see this vine here? Climb up the vine. Turn around. Go this way. And you've got Warden's Key number 4. For the 5th one, head all the way down. Wow, I can't believe I have found. Look how many of these guys I have found. Wow. Every time I've come here, I've only found one. Okay, for the next key, head back down into this big area. Okay, we are in front of the steps, and this is the big monolith. Turn around behind here, head towards these rocks. Just sitting out in the open is key number 5. Right, we are ready to rock and roll. Let's head into the building. Look at that, another one of these babies. Okay, before we head in, we can do some reading. The keys go in there. Let's read our message. Once we lived. Ominous. Okay, turn around. Let's enter all 5 keys. Boom. There they go. And now the wall comes down. Okay, wall's down. Let's head inside. There is not a lot of places to go. It's just straightforward. And all the way to the back, you'll see those beautiful golden butterflies flying around in this amazing dome. And there is golden chest number 23 and 24. Let's grab all of the loot that we can, including golden butterflies. I don't think I can take everything, but I can head back. And let's read the final message. Once again, a calamity befalls our people. If the predictions are correct, a meteor will hit the planet in just a few days. The cities we built, the splendors we created, will fall. Our arts, traditions, discoveries, and lives will vanish. Once again, destruction is upon us, but this time we will not flee as we did generations ago. What is the point of running away when demise chases you so vigorously? We accept our fate, are proud of what we were, and remain true to our values. Our story will disappear under the ashes of flames and dust. Like a butterfly, life, beautiful and evanescent, it's time to meet our end. Aw, yeah, Wardens, that's a sad ending. Okay, let me get myself all the way back. Fortunately, I can build this here, transport all this stuff back, and I'll show you the amazing loot we got. All right, let's have a look at what we've got out of all of our crates. Look at all the super alloy and some aluminum, more aluminum, all those rods, zeolites, and quartz, and all that miscellaneous stuff there. As well as you can see 24 golden effigies. There's 25 in total. I had one inside my base from previous time. All the fertilizers and mutagens and gases. All the golden seeds. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24 golden seeds. Fantastic. That one's a nice empty one. I tried to organize. Terra tokens. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 400 Terra tokens. Managed to pick up quite a number of butterflies. Some cool ones. 600, 800, 1200, and 1500. Very cool. We got a production multiplier fuse twice. I'll probably just sell those because I don't need those. Good rockets. 2 blueprints. We'll go find out what they are. And all these seeds. Let's go find out what those blueprints are. Time to unlock those blueprints. Now at some point you won't be able to unlock blueprints anymore, but let's find out what we got. We've got blueprint construction menu filter. Oh, that's cool. And we've got a T4 GPS satellite, which is the highest one you can do, which gives us the biggest map area that we can see. That's it. We've done it. We found all 24 golden crates on this planet. That was quite an adventure. It was really amazing. I loved it. We found out some lore about the Wardens and what's happened to this planet and the interaction with humans, which didn't seem to go very well. I hope you had a good time. I had a great time as always. If you enjoyed the video, let me know. Leave a comment, leave a like, and as always, feel free to subscribe. And until the next one, I'll see ya.